Alright, and let's go ahead and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today is a very special day. I finally have enough free time in my backlog where I'm able to go ahead and pursue some of the things that I've been really wanting to get out of the way, and one of those things is a hard mode playthrough for one of my favorite games that I completed last year, which is the Sands of Aura. If you're not familiar with what Sands of Aura is, think of like Dark Souls mixed with Wind Waker. It's definitely got a little bit of jank. It is an indie title, but that being said, what's here, what's present, has been fairly amazing to me. It was a really good experience overall. And right after I completed the game, they did release a hard mode. I didn't have the time to play a lot of it at the time, and therefore I just kind of held off until I could find the time to just go ahead and complete 100% of the game again. And here we are. So if you don't know what hard mode playthrough is, I don't think it's available until after you complete the game the first time, but you basically re-roll the world, and you get to take all of your stuff into the new game plus with all of your items unlocked that you had already unlocked. So if you look at my character, this is pretty much the setup that I had going at the time that I completed the game. I had 2 pieces at level 16. My helmet's at level 15, my weapon is maxed out at 20, and so yeah, now that we've completed the game, we're now free to jump in and try to upgrade our gear as much as possible to get it to all above board. So if you like the content, you want to see more of my hard mode playthrough that I'll be beginning here shortly, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you completed the hard mode playthrough. What is your first ideas of it or your thoughts about it? So I actually already played a little bit. Mostly I've unlocked that gate over here to the right, mostly just because I was trying to get my bearings and make sure that I remembered how to play the game. You know, because sometimes the rust is real, and that's never any different for any other game. You take some time off, you can absolutely 100% get your ass you know, handed to you. But I remembered that I actually had a fairly strong build, and that I was doing fairly well for myself. Let's see, we also got some special attack rune, and I also have something very special that I would hope to work on as we get into the game. As you know, with this one, you're able to invest your items and upgrade your weapons and armors and such. And just as we see, I actually have, like I said, a level 15 helmet, 2 level 16 pieces of gear, level 13 pants. I'm not at the top of the line for any of this stuff, but what I do really want to do is try to diversify my build by trying something out. And ever since I heard of this game, I really wanted to commit to a new playstyle, essentially. And for me, that playstyle involves something I hope works. This is the Betrayer's Vestment. This is what I plan on working on for myself. As you can see, I already have 2 pieces of purple gear right here, as well as 2 pieces of green gear. Increases the damage of your unarmed attacks by 18% of your maximum health. If you have the 4-piece bonus, it increases the unarmed attacks by 35% of your maximum health. So what I plan on doing is trying to upgrade this gear as much as possible, and then just stacking health runes on there. Well, that's kind of stupid sometimes if you think about it, because of the fact that we have weapons here that have some pretty cool effects. How will we take advantage of something like this? Well, if all goes to plan, I want to say there's actually a medal in here that gives you the value of both of your weapons, regardless of what weapon you swap. And here we are. Both of the bearer's pommel effects are active at the same time. So that means we're literally going to take advantage of the fact that we have at least one of these, which is probably going to be our Hishari. Your attacks cause enemies to bleed for 31% of their health. Yeah, and so we'll still be able to essentially hit stuff really hard. We won't have to worry about the critical damage bonuses, because you'll always get crit damage if you're stacking hidden behind the enemy. And if we have enough health, we'll be doing a crap ton of damage. So yeah, we're gonna definitely give this a shot. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and deal with these guys over here. And see, as you saw, you can actually preemptively, that guy just bled to death. That's how strong my build is. That guy stood no chance. And I mean, I barely hit that guy, and he definitely got worked on a little bit on there in his own business. So for right now, we're going to work our way over to the right side of this area so we can get the key to open the door to the boss here at the beginning of the game. And I'm hoping that I can do the business to the enemy, the boss as well, because I was actually testing hard mode before, and I was trying to see if it was actually possible to get the achievement on hard mode. I don't think the achievement is necessarily super easy to get, like being on hard mode, but having all the skills and stuff doesn't necessarily make it easier. Sir Lawrence still takes a buttload of damage if you're not watching out. We just one-shot that guy directly in the butt. And you can see right there, even with where we're at, we took half our health in damage from that dude. And that's what concerned me. It concerns me mostly because of the fact that over there on that bridge on the far end over there is one of the very first elites we're going to run into. And he will mess us up if we let him. So we're going to pick up all these things right here. And let's see if we can jump over here and then do that. We can. I'm going to see if I can do this. And we just worked that guy. Alright, and then we got some sacramite chunks and sacramite dust. One of the things that I had complaint about whenever I was originally trying out the hard mode for this game is I noticed that I was getting a butt ton of sacramite ingots and sacramite chunks, but we weren't getting so many sacramite shards, which, if you can tell, is still something that I need a crap ton of. So hopefully that's not going to prevent us from essentially getting the build that we want. Go ahead and take out that guy. Matter of fact, most of these guys will just die on their own if we're lucky enough. And then we'll head over this bridge right here, make it back to our residence bell, give it a tap, and then help Sir Lawrence open the door to the tainted cavern where we'll fight our very first boss. I'll still do my very best to do as much damage to him, because I really want to try to go for the rest of the achievements I'm missing in this game. And there, of course, were new achievements added for the very purpose of hard mode. So we'll go ahead and talk to him, and we'll follow ourselves into the chamber here. The inner sanctum, if you will. And I was doing really good whenever I was like fighting this boss, because it turns out I really was neglecting my parry ability on him.
This sister, no. No, Lysis, no!
Alright, so we'll talk to him and get this first boss started. It's been a while. It's been close to 4 months now. Let's see how rusty I am with this guy.
Beast from the waters, to arms!
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, it turns out we are fairly rusty. We're going to ring our bell. And Sir Lawrence has already gone down. And we were able to stun him, essentially. Ooh. Alright, let's go and ring a bell if we can. Alright, we got him there. So that should be a down boss. There we go. First boss down. Sir Lawrence, of course, is hurt.
What happened?
Galena's going to go ahead and come and save him. And we're going to go ahead and pick up a whole bunch of stuff from the boss. And we'll go ahead and drain the cistern. Go ahead and skip this. Since we're working on the hard mode playthrough, chances are a lot of you have already seen the content, and I don't want to dally where I can sprint, essentially. So we're going to go ahead and head on over to Sir Lawrence's house, check up on Sir Lawrence, before we go ahead and knock out a couple of the side quests here in Starspire. Alright, so we're over here at Sir Lawrence's house. Let's go ahead and check up on him. We know he's not doing well, but we might as well go in there so we can advance the plot. Alright, so there's he is. And, so one of the things I learned that they changed, by the way, is that apparently, you can now buy the book for the priestess.
I'm here.
Lay back, you prideful prune. I have to apply petals to the wound.
Can't remember if I need to speak to her.
But a fool.
Nope, not right now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and leave Sir Lawrence's house and make our way outside. I don't know, I think she sets up shop right here around the corner. This ladder is also new.
Sandworm, there. Look there.
And yes, Galena has already set up shop.
Ah, if you're looking.
Alright, so from the things that she sells us, I immediately know that she doesn't have exactly what I want at all. She has a book of scripture, which is what we need to give to our friend, the priest over there, in order to unlock the medals and stuff. We're not really concerned so much with any of that jazz, mostly because of the fact that we have
Breaking back.
everything we need for our medals.
Allude, not but.
Alright, so nothing from her. Here's our storage chest. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that we can grab out of here. Nothing comes to mind. I can go ahead, and I know we're getting ready to be stopped here for upgrades. So there's some sacramite dust she gives us. And we can go to look to upgrade our stuff. So we're actually low on sacramite flakes specifically, apparently. So hopefully we'll find a place that allows us to purchase sacramite flakes. Because we're definitely going to need more than what we have here. I mean, I might actually be tempted to like roam the free sands whenever we get our... we might be tempted to roam the free sands whenever we get the chance to see if we could find sacramite flakes and all that sort of jazz out and about in the sand. So that woman is currently looking for a forge hammer. Of course, we know exactly where her forge hammer is. If we come over here and drop down on the side, we can follow her around. Although I'm going to go this way first. We get some of those things. And I don't think we have... Yeah, we're waiting to get the key to unlock that. So what we'll do is we'll go and head on down here. Because I do want to get as much of glint as we can so we can afford all of our upgrades as necessary. Alright, so we have this guy talking to himself on the island over here. Alright, so he gives us the hammer. And now if we take this hammer, we can take it back to the lady looking for her forge hammer, and she gives us the pickaxe. And here she is right here by the forge. We'll go ahead and speak to her.
Will not. Here.
We got ourselves the pickaxe, and then so we'll journey back to the dude.
Be quick. Of course.
Alright, so we gave the pickaxe to the dude, and now we were able to chisel that away. Now we have access to the pickaxe whenever we need it for our own good. I'm going to go ahead and take this bad boy into Melgum's Cavern real quick. Go get the glint there, and then we'll actually come back. Actually, no, I don't need that just yet. We need the key in order to get to Melgum's Cavern. Melgum's Cavern, we can walk all the way around. However, we can make this a little bit more efficient. All we need to do is come up here and use our pickaxe to get a key from a hidden portion in a wall. So we'll come here at the top of this wall. And there's Sir Lawrence's house down there. And if we look only on the other side of this wall, you'll see a glowing yellow point of interest. Boom, there's our bellwether key. It's also a set of armor. If you're looking for a set of armor and you're missing one, there is a piece to the bellwether set right here. I believe it's the helmet. Oh, and I fell all the way down there. Oh, there's a chest here as well. Scriptures of Lysis. If you don't have them, I have all of them already unlocked. Lysis is, of course, whenever you give them to the priest, after you give her like a scripture, allows you to equip medals. The more level ups you have, basically, the more medals you can equip. Alright, so door open. And we'll head on into Melgum's and get those other 2 points of interest for the glint. So the first point of interest over here for us is going to be over here against this wall. So there's our first glint pickaxe zone. Oh, okay, actually, it looks like they fixed it. It looks like you get upgrades for hitting the glint pieces. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's an amazing change. And here's our final one right here in Melgum's Cavern. And that gives us 12,000 glint, which is nothing to snuff at. So it looks like they did some tuning for some of the items here, which I am more than happy with. Oh, there's actually one more right here. That's right. And that gave us 3 more saccharomite chunks. So we are rich in saccharomite chunks. So usually what would end up happening is I would complete this area, and then I would immediately go to the ruins of Herwell, because you get 2 destinations to go to. One is, I can't remember the name of the first island. What's it called? Do we have a map? Tupi's Grotto. We would go to Tupi's Grotto or the ruins of Herwell. I'm usually one for going to the ruins of Herwell, but because I really want to unlock rune crafting and all that jazz, I'm going to make it my business to try to get to Tupi's Grotto first. Plus, that's where our first major boss comes from entirely, which is Ubani. So if we come this way, I didn't need to buy that coil. I mean, it was only 500 glint, so I'm not really going to be upset about it. But we basically lower this right here. It causes a chest to drop.
You release the suspension ropes and send whatever.
And that gets us our upgrade, or our coil for what's her nuts. Looks like I don't want to jump that way. I want to jump this way. So we can't go that way. Oh, this way. There we go. Much better. So the chest drop. We got the bellwether chaps. We got the bellwether key that unlocks this, and the copper coil. And so we'll head on to the tavern so we can give her the copper coil, and we'll also unlock the ability to buy our brews should we want to have something to drink and empower our character, which I might actually take more active use of now that we're New Game Plus. With enemies hitting harder, there are definitely some defensive drinks we can take advantage of. So we'll come in here.
As a machination of no agency thing, you must listen to me and obey.
And she's concerned about her copper coil. We'll give her that.
Now, where
And now we should be able to
the situation
come here and buy from her.
is oh, by the way,
Yilda, that's her name.
what do you have?
And because I managed to unlock all the potions, we now have access to all the potions. Let's see. Max health 25%. That's definitely one we're going to be using a lot of if we're able to upgrade the gear the way I want to upgrade it. But until then, I mean, that might actually still be the thing we take. Or even the verdant vodka. So now that she's unlocked, that's fine. So the last thing we can do here on Starspire is we can go talk to the priest and offer her the book. The book of scriptures that we found earlier. There is one other place we could go. We could try going into the burned church.
I thank you for and I'm afraid the priest
We'll go ahead and hand her the book.
This is it.
Used to be you had to go to the ruins of Herwell in order to get that. But that is no longer. They changed that to being able to buy it. You used to have to go to Caldwell, I believe that was his name, who's hiding out in the ruins of Herwell. He's currently being hunted because of the fact that he burned down the church of Lisa's here. A spoiler. But if you're in hard mode, if you're watching this hard mode playthrough, chances are you already know all this jazz. Sorry if it's ruining anybody's day. This, if you go on, if you're looking at the new Game Plus stuff, chances are you're here already. So we're gonna go inside the ruined church and see how we can hold our own in here.
Afraid we're under look.
Might as well go ahead and lock this stuff. It's gonna give us glint and all that jazz. Hopefully we don't lose all of our glint here because we got a lot of glint. That was actually very funny to watch. Watching his body ragdoll as he whatchamacallit, ran at me. Okay, so some of these guys die really fast, some of them die not so fast. I thought there was a bow guy. Oh yeah, there's one right there. I see now. There you go. So he's dead on his own. Oh, shit. What is that? Who is that? Oh, they've got new enemies. This guy definitely didn't used to be there. Let me go and concern himself with that. And he died on his own. I was fairly confident I had been here before. That guy looked entirely new. Other than that, they did a lot of tweaking since the last time I tried playing the game. I love his little jump backwards into death. Let's see. They got a guy over there. Go ahead and break that guy. Easy kill. Oh, we're getting some Saccharomite slivers here. That's good news. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Can we pull this guy? Oh, I thought I was queuing something up for that. Let's go and take care of this guy. And I saw that coming, and I still managed to whiff it hard. Okay. So we're doing good so far. It could be kind of tricky here. Do I have any rugged sojourn right now? I would like to get the extra health. A rugged rum, there we go. Oh, this guy buffs him. Ow. Where you going, buddy? That guy's dead. Alright, so those guys down. We took one hit there, but we'll be fine. Now time to concern ourselves with taking out this rabble here on the side. Let's go ahead and take this ladder because we do know that there's a key up here, I believe. With some archers, apparently. And that is all the bellwether set, I believe. And then we can also raise the elevator, I believe. Alright, so that raises the elevator up. And that allows us to go into the hidden sanctum under Starspire. If you're uncomfortable with coming here this early, you are more than happy to come here at a later time. This is not necessary. I think I'm actually doing things out of sequence. I always tend to do that with this area. Just because I like coming here as early as I can. And that guy's dead. Let's see if we can get this guy. I want to try to see if we can, like, aggro them. Yeah, so now they're going to be all aggro towards me, which makes things a lot easier whenever I try to pull that guy down there. We only have 3 bells, so we got to be very careful about how we fight him as well, because he's not exactly easy pickings. I mean, he's not hard per se. I haven't fought him in hard mode. He might have new tricks. I don't know if they tweaked any bosses to be any more problematic. Oh, we have another zombie there. Good. I'm glad we managed to get him to come up here before we started this fight. Oh, one more. Good. This boss has a terrible aggro radius, which works out really well for us. Alright, now that he's dealt with, we can deal with this guy here. Oh no, there's another zombie. Man, okay. There's a lot of zombies here. Can I aggro him? Yeah, there he goes. Like, I was literally standing like 2 feet from that boss, and he just doesn't care. There we go. Oh. Right, so that was all of our... Oh, all of our, Spellblade charges. Luckily for us, it doesn't seem like he's doing a whole bunch of damage. And we were able to parry him pretty effectively. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay, oh well, that definitely hurt. We messed up the timing there. Time to come back for round 2. Alright, I think I have all the zombies out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this round 2 started. Oh, we got an extra zombie who wants to join the fight. That's A-okay. Let's pull Olgar back here. Oh, shit. And like that, we are almost already at a really bad start for us. I'm not even going to try to hide what we're doing right here. Let's get him off this block right here. Oh, wow. He whiffed that, but we survived. I'll let him do his 3-hit combo. Somehow get hit by it. Alright, I think maybe if we don't do anything stupid, which, you know, not putting the thing anywhere near him might classify as. But looks like we still managed to pull away a victor. Yeah, alright, so there goes Olgar right there. I don't know if these other zombies are going to be a problem, but we'll go ahead and run a ring around here. and get all the aggro going. Pull them up here. That guy's throwing bombs. Why is he going to the bottom? It's whatever. He's dead. And we'll go ahead and call in the elevator. Hopefully that guy over there doesn't have a bright idea to throw a bomb at me while I'm getting in the elevator. And we'll head on down to the Hidden Sanctum under Starspire. So now that we have this unlocked, we're pretty much free to go wherever it is we want to go. We'll go back out, though. So that was a pretty quick start to Starspire and Melgum's Cavern, as well as the Burnt Church of Lasis here on hard mode. As you can tell, there are very few differences, but there are some notable change-ups. There are definitely some new mobs. Some of the droppable items from the enemies are definitely upgraded, because we saw some Saccharomite Flakes. I saw one Saccharomite Sliver, but what I'm going to do before we head on to Two Piece Grotto for the next episode is I'm actually going to take my Grain Wake, and I'm going to make it around the entire world to see if I can find all the places where I know that there's going to be items that we can pick up. And I'm going to try to see if I can get a whole bunch of that and start upgrading some of the armor that I wish to upgrade. So like I said, if you like the content and you want to follow me more on the hard mode playthrough of Sands of Aura, feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know what you think of the game, if you play the hard mode or anything like that, and I will catch you all guys in the next video. Later.